Few days ago, popular comedian AY Makun and his wife announced the split of their almost 20-year-old marriage. AY on his Instagram post said that his marriage was slipping away from his hand and he can't do anything about it. Mabel, on the other hand, AY's wife, also took to her Instagram post to confirm the end or the beginning of the end of their marriage. So in this video, we're going to be looking at what exactly went wrong. A marriage of almost 20 years. What would have gone wrong? We're also going to be looking at the speculations of infidelity, domestic violence, and all the messy details that are on the internet. Before we go on, please like this video, and if you are not yet subscribed and part of the Diamond community, please subscribe to the channel. Before we talk about this current separation, I would like for us to go back memory lane. And we're going to be starting from the year 2016, when popular blogger at the time, Stella Dimokoko, broke the news that AY and Mabel Makun were having some cracks in their marriage. And at that time, there was denial and all of that. But let us start from there. Now, I hope people are relaxed and are well rested, because you know that we are going to go deep into the matter. And please, if you are not interested in this type of video, I would advise this is the best time to log off and go and do something else. All right. The year is 2016. February 23rd, 2016, and this is on Stella Dimokoko's blog. And she says that comedian AY's wife, Mabel, moves out of matrimonial home style. Insiders confirmed to Stella Dimokoko's blog that there's a raging storm in the home of laugh maker AY MAKUN, aka AY. The whisper, which is becoming quite loud, is that his beautiful wife Mabel has moved out of their matrimonial home. The whispers do not indicate if it is a permanent move or if she would return. As you read this, the comedian is busy working in London on a film set, while Mabel has long gone with the wind. I don't have details of what caused the marriage to come through. Okay, let's say the details are too dirty to be posted, and I'm sure you will bear with me and pray for them. I'm sure the comedian will issue a press release asking you all to mind your business or deny these reports. But whatever happens, I pray that the God that parted and closed the Red Sea will heal up and close whatever gulf that has developed between them. Amen. This post is entitled to a right of reply. So this was in 2016. Then that same day, Stella now posted again that today I reported exclusively that comedian AY Makun's lovely wife Mabel had moved out of their Lekki home, and I did not know if it was a permanent move or not. This is Stella Dimokoko's talking now. That story, you can take it to the bank. And even though I tried not to disclose the shocking details narrated to me on why it crashed, the comedian has called me out, asking me to help him reveal the details, and he does not want to join issues with me. Night.com reached out to the comedian via a phone call, and according to their website, the comedian said he does not want to join issues with Stella Dimokoko's, and that since she has all the details of his marriage breakup, she should tell it all. The comedian, who is also an actor and movie producer, said it is only unfortunate that Nigeria is a country where you cannot sue for damages. AY Makun also posted on Instagram, some blogs are for the most part the bringers of bad news, and it is not entirely the bloggers' fault. Bad news gets higher rating. travels faster and sells more than good news. The reality is that you will continue to hear negative information from many sources against anything that showcases your blessings and pride. Gossip is just a tool to distract people who have nothing better to do from feeling jealous of those who are still remaining in the institution called celebrity marriage. It lies in our will to decide whether to discard them into the waste bin or record them into our brain. The question is, whose reports will you believe? Hashtag his report says I am free. Hashtag his report says sorry guys. Hashtag his report says we are free. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you guys. So Stella now goes on to say that the only reason I'm responding to this clapback is because it puts my job on the hot seat. Let me state here categorically that my story is true and I take no joy in reporting such news. Just that what must be told must be told. You laugh at others when their news is out, but when it gets to yours, it becomes a problem. Excuse me. Anyway, so this fight happened 2016. Okay, please hold that thought. Okay, Stella continues and says that I choose to leave the dirty details of what happened for you to tell your fans on social media. If you are embarrassed that the story has been posted, then I understand. But your beautiful wife packed out of your house with a big truck and she took everything takeable. And your house is currently under lock and key unless she returns this night. Instead of dragging or fighting dirty with you, I pray that God restores your union and gives you the wisdom of Solomon to act right. Some blogs will not be bringers of bad news if you do not produce the bad news. If you are talking about gossip, you produce and distribute it. So why call out your colleagues? Why have you been phone crashing with friends on the way forward? Didn't your president friend do all he can to beg wifey to stay? I will not help you launder your dirty story online. Don't let the devil use you to call me out, AY. You have Jesus' number. But Stella's box is not good, you guys. Whose reports to believe? God's reports, the one that will deliver you from your chronicle of blah blah blah. I'm out. Anyway, so this fight, it was not a small thing that year when this thing. I still remember when it happened in 2016. Anyway, after this particular fight, there were still other rumors that were on the internet that year. Let's go and look for it, you guys. If you are still here, please like the video. Okay, because take your time. I hope you are relaxed. Okay. Then there was another time that Mabel called out a socialite. She's not as popular as she used to be. Her name is Frida Francis, and the year is 2017. You know, we just left 2016. So according to pulse.ng, are you seeing the newspaper name? Please look at the newspaper up. What do they call it? Pulse.ng. Thank you very much. So this pulse.ng, under their celebrity news category, now says that I don't know what you are talking about. Comedian on marriage crisis. This was in 2017. So they said on Monday, June 12, 2017, AY Makun and CEO Oasis Med Spa Frida Francis were in the news after the comedian's wife Mabel posted a chat between the two. Oh, okay, let's keep reading. So they said that AY's wife warned Mabel, warned Frida Francis. Why is this thing distracting us? Please don't distract us. They said they warned Frida Francis that AY shared a photo of himself and Frida Francis at the event. His wife reposted the photo and she captioned it, "I think I have had enough of the ridicule. Frida Francis, stay away from my family, and I mean it. Hey. Mabel then went on to share screenshots of a chat supposedly between, allegedly, supposedly, Frida and AY. She has since deleted her post. But now, a longer version of the chat has surfaced on Stella Dimokuku's blog. Recall that back in 2016, you people remember now, it was reported that Mabel Makun had left her matrimonial home over a misunderstanding. AY and Mabel got married in Lagos on November 29, 2008 in an elaborate gig that had several personalities and top celebrities in attendance. Okay, so this is 2017. They said AY Makun has since denied the allegations, saying enemies are trying to destroy his home. Whose report shall you believe? Hashtag I believe I'm free. Hashtag I believe you put your own in the comments section. Alright. While all this drama was going on, it would seem as if AY and Mabel were able to resolve their differences because, like you all know, marriage is filled with ups and downs, so they were able to sort out themselves. So we stopped seeing those drama about moving out. Married people, when people get married, they kind of just mature, like, you understand. Then everything was okay till sometime in 2021. Then another rumor started circulating that a certain BBN ex-housemate had an affair that was just supposed to be like a fling. But as fate will have it, that certain BBN housemate got pregnant. People were like, time that's if you know the BBN housemates, mention their name in the comment section. Your comments are, you are liable for your own comments, and your comments does not reflect our ideology on this channel. So the BBN housemates suddenly just disappeared. So people were not even scared, like, what happened to this chocolate tall beautiful girl? We can't see her again. Some blog that they called This Lover at the time broke the news that this our tall chocolate BBN housemate that was fighting over Toby. You people remember Toby that year? So fill in the blanks. The lady had gotten pregnant, and apparently she was pregnant for AY. And it is also important that I remind you that for years, AY and the wife, they had just one child. So they were trusting God for more children. So you can imagine the insecurity the wife was going through, trying to conceive, get pregnant, and all whatnot. So, but somehow the marriage did not crash. They were still together. And everybody was like, oh, glory be to God, because we think, or we imagine that it was possible that the BBN lady had to get rid of the pregnancy because it would have caused a huge scandal. Because this particular BBN lady has a public persona of being Miss Goody Two Shoes. I'm a good girl. Fast forward all of that, 2021/2022. Then we enter the year 2024, the Lord's leap year. If you are with me, say I'm following, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And in 2022, initially, okay, before 2024, excuse me, their multi-million naira mansion got burnt under mysterious circumstances. This was shortly after Mabel just had a baby. Because after years of AY and Mabel trusting God for a baby, God answered their prayer. Then in the euphoria of one celebrating that God has answered the prayer of another baby girl, house got burnt. People are like, this is not ordinary. People were now praying for them. God will restore everything that was lost. God will bring it back. We all praying. Then after a while, the gossip monger started doing fifi everywhere that it looks as if there's trouble in paradise. People even thought that it was a movie stunt. You know how these celebrities now, they will come out and say something is wrong meanwhile they want to promote their movie. So people were like, it's possible that this must be some sort of stunt. Then before you know it, it was now becoming like, this one is not stunt, so it's real life. Don't play. Then AY releases a statement that my marriage is slipping away from my hand. Hey! Then Auntie Mabel too now say, release their own. That was when the whole world now say, something fishy is going on. So this is the timeline of AY and Mabel. Some people even claim that all these years, Mr. AY used to put his hands on this beautiful woman. What would she have done? Did you see how fine she is? What would she have done? Why would she be dropping, beating, and slapping? That's what some of the blogs were saying. My darling diamonds. The plot thickens. Stella Dimokokos released a dossier. We are going to go and look at that dossier. If you are still here, I would like you to signify in the comment section where you're watching from. Tell me your states. If you are shy to comment, you don't have to use your real account. Go and open a burner account, but I need to see your comments. I need you to drop your diamond emoji in the comment section. Alright, so let us travel to Stella Dimokokos in 2024. The year is 2024 and we're reporting from official Stella Dimokokos page. And let me just put disclaimer, she's not calling anybody's name, okay? So yeah. So she says, behind the curtain story of how friends tried to save the laugh maker's marriage that crashed. Insiders are whispering how friends tried to save the crashed marriage of the laugh maker that is currently making the rounds. Sit back as we are taking through the whole event that played out. Friends allege that the madam of the house suddenly started returning home at ungodly hours and always dressed in very, very short attires. Sometimes she would come in at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and she had no apologies or stories to back up her behavior. On one of those nights as she stepped in, the laugh maker was waiting for her, and when she came in, he asked her where she was coming from, but she told him that she owed him no explanation, and he raised his voice on her with a threat. She ran outside and stayed there for a while and made that first post on Instagram that went viral. You remember the post now? Insiders allege that post went viral and friends immediately rallied round to save the situation. An embarrassing follow-up. A top and well-connected friend visited and had a moment with madam, and she was asked what the laugh maker did that made her want to leave. She allegedly said she was tired and wanted more, and he had nothing to offer her. She claimed he had seized the car, but that was not so. The friend convinced both of them and took them out for dinner to try and make peace. But that dinner went seriously south, and while trying to talk, madam shut down the laugh maker and he quietly left after a mini verbal brouhaha. Another time, the laugh maker was seated in the living room waiting for her with their baby on his lap, and she stepped in around 2 a.m. and there they had verbal altercations and words were exchanged. Madam allegedly told him if he seized the car, new one will arrive the next day. Hey! Friends rallied round again and 8 peacemakers took the fighting couple to dinner and had a long talk with them. Are you seeing the eye that Stella de Mokokos is using to look at them? Let us move on to the next post. Then she goes on to say that at the dinner, with the 8 friends that were present, 8 men Aburi convention, peace convention, both parties now apologized to each other, or then the friends now said they will fly them to go and watch the final of AFCON in a private jet if Nigeria made it to the final. Madam and Oga, they were really excited about this. It will not be a bad idea. That's a good way to relax. But when Nigeria now made it to the final, all plans were made, but Madam did not show up at the airport and did not pick up her phone and was nowhere to be seen. And the friends who had arranged several peace meetings officially backed out of the scene. But even the friends said, why would they use Nigeria as something to make peace? People don't know that some things are spiritual. Sorry. Why would they use Nigeria? Why did they not use another country to put this peace meeting? Why did they go and use Nigeria? That's the cause of this matter now. Anyway, let's move on. Madam did not show up. This Madam continued with her late nights and allegedly posted that if she wants a house in Banana Island, she will get it. She always arrived home with police escorts. Hello. She arrived with police escort to pick up her things, and laugh maker was spotted always making videos of events as a spectator. Madam turned laugh maker to a vlogger who was vlogging the events. So she allegedly came and went as she pleased and could not be questioned. Hello. On a Monday 2 weeks ago, she packed her things and said she was leaving and nobody could stop her. Laugh maker's elder sister even tried to talk some sense into her Madam, but she said that the marriage was no longer the same because his behavior had pushed her to do things that she could not undo. She packed and zoomed off with her friend and police escorting her to her new destination. She also informed the laugh maker that she had contacted the lawyer to see to the divorce. Hello. They said the new man is whispered to be someone in government English. I always have to be all those politicians. They are always doing evil things. They say it is alleged that Madam briefed Ekweleke, who be this one again, Big Brother Naija housemates, but the affair ended when the laugh maker warned the reality star to stay away from his wife or get what we are going to look into how Big Brother people are breaking people's homes. We will look into that. Let us move forward. If you are still with me, I want you to say hello in the comment section. They say friends who try to make peace say the blame to the marriage game is 50-50. But that the laugh maker was too in love with his wife to notice that someone else came to the street to pluck his fruit. Insiders say that those praying for them to come back as a couple should change their prayer points. Because things are falling apart that the center cannot hold. Hello, diamonds. Hello. Who is to blame now? Where was Madam going to in the night? Who is giving Madam minds like this? Because for Madam to have the kind of minds that Oga turned to vlogger for the matter, Ogaju, Oleko, Ogaju, Hello, hello. So Stella the Mukukus with the eye. This is sad though. The one that is even paining me in all of this now. I can't even have personal opinion in this matter. What is the role of Big Brother housemates in the collapse of this marriage between the Makuns? Who is this big fish that is giving Madam morale? The morale is too much. That if she needs to buy a house in Banana, maybe Laugh Maker was thinking that that house, their house got burnt now. So maybe they use on the threaten the lady. This her second baby, is it a girl? I think it's a girl. I'm not sure. People should tell me. So maybe they use and threaten the lady say, you not born boy, your leg not strong for you. You know how those kind of parona, detama. Don't they use their make pikin joke? Now the girl go say, okay, as you don kukuma dey go outside, dey respect me, because you guys would recall that we started this conversation from 2016. That's why I took my time for us to look at the timeline before we come to present day reality, so that we understand where we're coming from. So 2016, Madam not chop bottle. 2017, she never chop bottle. 2018, her mind never strong. 2024, she say, hello, I'm gonna call your BS. I can buy a house in Banana Island if you do anyhow. Hey, so the Laugh Maker turned to a vlogger. He became a vlogger, became a YouTuber to document the whole thing. Come, Madam will come back in the night, but the Madam said she chop bottle. This is the sad story. The story is still developing because there's still plenty talk. We are going to go deeper into how BBN Naija people played a role in the destruction of this home, so that those of you who want to pray for this family, you know where to put your prayer points. But hello, this is the story of AY and Makun. I will pause here for now. If you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, because the story continues.